Alrighty, sorry about that. Generator conked out. Knocked the satellite down, knocked everything down. We're back. I do apologize, but we are back. Alcohol car near lane. The deuce. Sorry about that. The generator was in a little corner. The CO alarm went off and it kicked it off. So got a fan on it, moved it a little bit. Let's check the oil in it later tonight, make sure it's got plenty in it. See if we need to borrow some.
Brian Notes, as I mentioned, Patty Bruder. And Patty will keep the bug here. Patty is the bug for this car. Paul Oaks adds that this was Brian's idea.
So I do apologize. Technical errors get us. Very rarely does that happen, but they got us right there. But 2-minute recovery. Sorry you missed some of the A. Garrison's run. They put on a great show. I do apologize to all those guys, but we're back. Nitro cars to the ready line. Alcohol cars up.
So 3 generations all combined together on this Chevy 2. And what can we say about Paul Oaks that we don't know already? Like, this guy's accomplished so much in his alcohol funny car career. He has run and won championships and won events, U.S. side of the board. His alcohol funny car. He used to work out in his own shop in London, Ontario. Paul's shop at the back, and he had the funny car there, and he'd be working on the engine or whatever.
Alcohol funny car, alcohol funny car.
sure he's okay, but the chutes came out very late. They looked like they didn't do. He's a veteran handler of anybody.
Yeah, that thing made quite the move early, man. He was way out of groove, brought it back, and then late on the shoots, man. Ran quarter mile plus. I don't think he's in the pit. He just took all the racetrack down there and stopped. So I think he's good.
673, 207 miles per hour. And then he started doing to our stock car side of the trucker, scrub off and speed, swallowing side to side, driving the car so when the airship eventually came out, got low, the car had not off the track, he just on the turn, and the grass and the turn down there. Above the next air as the all-star off the edge of the racetrack after the clear. Larry Dobbs, the Canadian young Jorgensen, is the Larry Dobbs over to Garden.
All righty, we do have a jar run, so hang tight.
Amazing thing to drive.
CO alarm went on.
And he's partnering up with people here and there around on the boat quite a bit, but mostly Larry's show. He's been racing alcohol funny cars since the 90s for sure. So he's been at the funny car game for going on 30 years. And he knows how to get these rides down. These machines.
Once again, somebody was asking about the jar run.
Big screw blowers on top, they drink a lot of ethanol, but high RPMs. So when you hear the Hamel car staging, he's revving it up by, all depending on track conditions, what they think it can be. Holy cow, 479 with a 2 for Karen Green.
That's a pretty incredible run there. 479, 479.
Greg Jacobsmeyer, and he's been at this facility for many years. That's a Challenger body, and they have a single magneto, full load of nitro. And as far as speeds and ETs, these two cars are very comparable. This would be a good match for sure. I'm glad they matched them up together. The alcohol funny car, for sure, mid 5 second capable. I would imagine they're going to run somewhere in 570s, 580s here, as well as the Nostalgia Nitro funny car. It's got a blower, but a much smaller blower. There is some actual rules and competition for Nostalgia Nitro funny cars. There is a big circuit down in the States that runs them quite often.
Tell you what, Tisha, let's watch it one more time. That was an epic thing. I do apologize for that falling out. I brought a fan up here, and it was so nice I didn't put it on that generator, and the CO alarm got me. So let's watch the jar machine run one more time.
Holy cow, 479 with a 2 for Karen Reed. A run for its money. That's going to be a cool matchup to watch. So we're having a few as we get Paul and his funny car off the grass up the top there. Did, as mentioned, a masterful job of getting that thing slowed down after 200 plus miles an hour, 207. Slowing it down as Larry.
Yeah, looks like everything's good. Hopefully he's fine up there.
Scrub off as much speed as he could. And we'll talk to Paul later. Sometimes he comes up in the tower and gives us a play-by-play of what happened, so I'd like to have that happen. He's a good talker, so we'll get him up here and explain to everyone here at Granddad Motorplex how that all went down. Don't go anywhere, waiting in the wings. You've got the funny cars right in front of you. We've got other Nitro cars coming up, Injected. Dragsters are in the lanes, Jeff Deal, Jeff Jackson. There's some very close to top wheel drags on the go lower. And so they run a big load of Nitro. And the whole idea of the Nitro car is to pull the motor down, make it burn that fuel. And some of those cars are truly capable of 520, 530, 275 in a quarter mile. So we're going to see some very cool, both Ontario-based dragsters. They run the big circuits in the States. So we've got this great stuff here for you. The 25th annual Canadian Nationals here at Grand Motorplex. We've got 10 cars coming up in this session and wrap things up. At the end of this particular session, will be Ross Lester and qualifier in the front. If you ever sit down, I can only tell you right now, your protection, don't be a hero, don't run the shit behind the truck. And take the picture, get very off. This is a long torch on wheels, I'm telling you. What an awesome machine to watch. Possibly looks like all of these are drivers, so we're going to the area. You can ask for autographs, some hero cars, great cars, the goals and personal. See how they work. Here are some of the cars. Don't mention the cars here that sort of traditional call class. All cars getting involved in these classes. Holy cow!
This has got like a, I don't want to say.
Those classes, the alcohol, supercharged alcohol cars, they've been around for a few years, they've got their own following, they run strong. It's not to give the Injected Nitro cars a proper name for the class.
Looking at Injected Nitro funny cars, and there's a couple of them on board. Taylor Reed's Barco, he was Sean Biltmere, had to switch, had a blown alcohol funny car, and now they've, in tandem, developing a Injected Nitro funny car with a lot of promise as well. So Steve Boggs, their tuner, he says there's a lot of untapped potential in the Injected Nitro cars, so we can see a good future, that kind of stuff. They're nice and loud, make a lot of noise, and they go pretty darn fast too. So another treat for us down the road, I'm sure. So we've got an excellent team. They're taking care of business at the top end of the race course. When you wait for long near the starting line there, Brother Todd is getting plugged into their top field dragster. They've been in the racing for about 60 years, starting with their late father Barry, also in the Canadian Drag Racing Hall of Fame.
Alright, looks like we're just about cleaned up down there. A lot of people want some stickers and all that. Having a good time here. Been a long day. Better to mow the lawn than blast the sand pit. I'll give them props for that. That was a pretty good driving job.
Yeah, you watch the junior dragster racers in action, and boy, they look like professional racers. They do all the right things, hopefully all the right time, and then you get into the pits, they come out of their car. They're youngsters, they're little kids, but they drive these cars like pros, and it's just an amazing thing to see. These two funny cars are very different in RPM, if nothing else, and that's what I'll call the Hamel car of Brian Stack and Larry Dobbs. High RPM, 5,000 to 7,000 RPM in the start, finishing up at about 10,000. The Nitro car leaves at pretty much a dead idle, although that idle in the station is almost 2,000 RPM. right, our poor drivers, they're suited up in their 7-layer fire suit. They're all in that little cocoon there, strapped in to be, oh, they are clamped in there big time.
Once again, great crowd turnout here on Saturday evening.
And they're again
25th annual Canadian Nationals. NC Pro Model on the scene.
Fire gloves, head and neck restraint devices, big helmet.
Big crowd. Pits were full earlier. Everybody's selling t-shirts, including me. Hang tight, we'll be back to racing in just a second. Looks like all the safety equipment's coming off the racetrack. A couple alcohol cars coming up. And I'm just gonna tell you, we got a jet tractor trailer here. I'm bailing to the side, way to the side. He ain't blowing me over this time.
All right, good news. We are clear and ready to rock into a roll. Our crack team has done a great job of getting Paul and his funny car off the grass and on their way back to the pits.
As the word goes out, to fire up the funny car. Go 750.
Neither one of them thought about moving at all on a hit. Wow. Didn't make any difference. Hoosiers on the left side of the racetrack, Goodyear's on the right. Neither one of them going to go. Challenger's cool looking car.
That's their first shot at the track. They know what to do.
That Nitro's tough. That one in this lane was fat.
One down next time they come out. Which will be not too far. Cars just about off the race course at the top end. They didn't quite make it. We've got some big noise coming our way now.
Injected dragsters at the ready line. Injected dragsters at the ready line.
So again, they're clearing up on the top end, picking up the parachutes, throwing the cars around the bend and off the track. And coming up next, we've got the Injected Nitro dragsters. For all you fans in the stands, you got to get your noses out. And for this one, you got to love the smell of nitro methane. Not real.
One thing I like to do with all my rookie and new people I bring to the track, and they're ready to warm up, I can see they're ready to warm up the Nitro car. And, oh, look at this opening here, Nitro right here, and then get them right in front of the header pipe. And when I take off, they fire up, and you joking, you don't say that, they say bombs and stuff.
Then they get dosed at nitro and then they're hooked for life. That's how we do it.
Jay over there, he is just still having at it. Privileged to have him up here in Canada, Mr. NC Pro Modern. What do you think so far, Jay? Pretty good. It's a long day, but hey, this is what we do. This is what we signed up for. Good to see you out here.
It is. It's a good show. We try our best up here. You guys in the States put on some seriously good shows, though, I'll tell you that. But we try our best up here in Canada. But look what he does. Look what he does to bring you guys all this. He's on TV right now. Look at his setup, guys. Look at that. You think he just stands around? Not a chance. Thanks for coming up, Jay. We definitely appreciate
good luck.
it, buddy.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
No worries. Anytime. Like I said, go over and check him out. He's doing everything on live streams, so he's all over the United States and Canada now for the last couple of years. So he can check you out on YouTube and on Facebook, right?
Yeah, YouTube's become my main platform lately.
Yeah, and it's the same
Facebook
deal.
is no longer user-friendly.
You're live streaming though, right, on YouTube?
I'm getting in the habit of editing and uploading videos. It's going to be a long process. I'm an old man and I'm not smart, but we're going to figure it out.
Trust me, dude, I get that part of it.
It is time consuming.
It is. So people think it's so easy, but it's not, is it?
No.
Here in front of the tower.
Trust me, I hear that a lot.
Nitro cars. It'll be Beal versus Jefferson. That'll be top fuel time, the top fuel match race. And then we got the jet cars coming up as well. So obviously this puts us way behind as far as our scheduling goes. Russ will be the last truck to run the Hellfire jet truck. And Russ, I hope you can kind of give us an indication how much cool down time you will need. Is 2 hours sufficient? Oh, it's right down here at the burnout box. Yeah, there's a huddle by the tunnel. Box is down there.
What's up, 5-star towing in the house? I don't know what it is, man. Nitro cars, alcohol cars take a long time to run. Kill every event. Crowd love them, but they're a schedule buster. Thank you, Tony. All right, we got some injected nitro coming up.
All right, Brian, we started off on methanol. Now switch over to nitro. You're a distinct change in how that engine runs.
Let's listen for the cackle.
Bang.
Well, not a bad run, not a bad run at all. Let's see who else is coming around the corner.
All right, injected nitro murders. We got a couple more coming your way.
Chatterson Racing coming around far side.
Chatterson in the Vodka Friday stroke.
Vodka Friday machine.
Kelly sponsored injected fueler.
You can go for a vodka drink about now. Preferably a Caesar.
A long time campaigner. Him and his dad used to run small block Fords in dragsters of various sorts back in the day. Well, Williams, yeah, another one. So, just like a top fuel dragster, only no blower. You think, well, that's probably a lot easier on parts. Well, yeah, to a degree, but these things eat money. There's the alcohol tank being placed on the top, screwed down into the fuel system. We'll start it on methanol alcohol. It sounds pretty smooth, kind of on the higher RPM side of things. They'll remove that can of methanol and turn the valve off, and slowly that thing will come to life on nitromethane and a whole different sound.
Yeah, definitely. You'll hear the cackle in the pipes, the engine tone changes rather when they take it away from alcohol and switch it over to nitromethane. So you'll hear that on both cars. This I'm looking forward to a great side-by-side race. I think for both Chatterson and Veal. Canadian teams, Ontario-based.
I don't believe that's garbage. Is that part of a cone? I'm looking through a little tiny monitor.
Field pilots down below.
We get like parts on the racetrack. No indication of any oil or fluid on the track. There are parts in the line. So, any sort of thing goes up and most of the parts on the track are on the inside. It's blue. Not sure if we want to get the right side. So long for about 1 second, so you can just go back.
Which is a crypto company selling crypto. So they've got some sponsorship money to leverage family to do some of the big races. And of course, the big team, that's a speedwear team needs no introduction around here. 60 years of racing excellence from the big family. That's a new one.
That's what the track worker just told me. Carbon fiber pieces and pieces of the wrap. So hopefully he can make it back around again. Gonna need some like 300-mile-an-hour tape, not 200.
For some reason, carbon fiber bond is going to get off and you've got to use it on the track. So they start to do that, but they drop and pull them out. And that's the taking the time.
When you watch these downhill ground, there goes the wave on the spectator side. Let's see how we can carry it down all the way. Keep going, you're in there. There goes the second wave. Yeah, made it all the way down to the end. Second wave, Peter does it right before the end there. Oh, there comes another wave. And they are slipping almost 90% of the power. And so the result is a lot of black dust. By the time the clutch gets to the car gets back to the best, they're pulling up that clutch. It's still over a couple of 1,000 degrees. Red hot. It's an amazing display of ingenuity. 6 and 7 G's, awesome G's on the line, minus 8 G's, and a bit of line with off the shoes. Talk about a Injected ride. Nitro funny car. That's a great success for Greg DeVries as a junior. These machines are 500 cubic inches, and there's no dyno that can actually measure the horsepower, but doing some physics calculations and stuff, looking at mass for me to read that quick cut, they figure around 11,000 horsepower. So if you've got little kids or pets, dogs, please get ear protection for them.
These are about as loud as they can get, maybe with the exception of Russ's jet truck. They don't get much louder. So be mindful of children and pets. It's going to get very loud. Hi, you going? We see him there.
Top fuel, top fuel. That was something.
Favorite place will be right near the starting line, but hey.
All right, we're going to get over the wall real quick. Hang loose. Jet car's coming.
Well, I've been doing this a long time.
and without running away in fear.
And a PT Cruiser out of Black Pearl Motorsports camp. I've never seen this one run before. Not sure if the Willis is coming around tonight or not.
We're just listening to the radio conversation over the two-way radios between our top-end crew, safety crew, and so while the crew goes to work down track, just want to thank everyone for coming out this weekend. Of course, we've got a lot more racing coming up tonight. We've got the Jet Cars coming up next. We'd like to thank CKIW Radio out of Detroit, John Sarver. We are live streaming in about 17 different countries around the world right now, including the U.S. and Canada, of course, over to Sweden. Who knows, Bruce people over in Australia could be waking up.
Been a long day in the sun lifting that cup.
Yeah, Bruce, a fan for many, many decades. Now we're retired in Australia, but he still keeps Drag Race Canada, a premier website, up and running with all the latest information. You want to know what's going on the Canadian side of things, Drag Race Canada would be your first choice. And if you want to watch some YouTube, NC Pro Modder in the house. We're going to have all kinds of video action from this event. And we love having them come up here to Canada. Like to spoil them. Give him some Swish LA and some Tim Hortons, and he's off to the races, literally.
And that's Timmy Scott, right, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Timmy's Creamer's where it's at. The coffee's okay, but the Creamer's over the top. I haven't found any this trip yet, but that's on my list before I get back.
So we're continuing the top end of the race course. We've got our crack team up there doing yeoman's work. They've done this before. They know what to do. They're experts in what they do, and they'll have it done as quick as possible. Because the jets are coming out, and after that we'll return to some bracket programming while the pros get ready for the nighttime flyer, which will be coming up as soon as they're all ready to go again. We've got our Buffalo turbine unit on the quad runner there ready to load some of the race salt ash, which is very good absorbent. On the top end of the race course with that blower and clean it up right bottom. And we'll do it all again. Russ's jet truck takes about 2 hours. Catalog here for us tonight. It's an amazing vehicle, J79, one of the biggest jet engines ever, and it consumes an ungodly amount of jet fuel, as you're going to find out shortly. The burner pumps, us up here in the tower, the windows are shaking. I mean, they are moving. It is an incredible show. You won't want to miss it. So hang with us. So even though that's after the racing service is completed, it still could be very dangerous. They're still traveling at a high rate of speed, even down there, so we can't take any, we're not going to take any chances. We're going to make sure it's perfect before we send a 250 mile an hour PT cruiser with a jet engine in right down there. So we've got to make sure everything's 100%. Jets waiting in the wings. Mid-60s Mustang, funny car body on one, and top up 40 Willis. Very zoomy looking body on another. And I haven't seen any of those three before. Running around, so always something new and exciting to see here at Granddad Motorplex. WPRA 25th annual. That's a long time. Should not be. Please stand. There we go. We'll go here to get everybody home safe and happy. And as you see, these machines are highly unpredictable. That's what it's so exciting. We're finishing up at the top end of the racehorse. Getting it all cleaned up. We'll be doing longer. We'll get these jets spun up to operating RPMs. Generally speaking, they've got this PT Cruiser looks like it doesn't have any external battery charge inhibitor or anything, must have it all on board. Looks to be a smaller, like a J34 style jet engine, which you would find in, say, a Learjet. Be a common application. They'll spin that up to, easy 15,000 RPM. Hit what's rolling in later. And for the field to it, next thing you know, they're crossing up to upwards of 30,000 RPM. Folks are rotating and spinning around in a circle, so a lot easier to do than a V8 engine would be. A lot of these other jets, they have tow vehicles that have giant batteries on board. You can just take a couple of cables plugged into it and spin the motor up.
Leah! What the fuck is on your ear? Yeah, take them off! You don't need that shit!
There's a lot of water behind the jet engine, and then watch what's left of that water after they finish their burner box and everything. And there's usually plenty of evidence later on of burnt asphalt from these machines. Extremely hot. Velvet plastic, too, yeah. It melts everything. It doesn't care what behind it, it's going to melt it. So it looks like our team is actually to the top end of the race course. Which, of course, is a great sign. So we have funny cars. And a good funny rush, that's rich.
The Hellfire truck. In my opinion, it is the best jet show worldwide. No exaggeration.
Yeah, I don't know how good the
Got
video will be.
right
Quite
here
a few
at
people standing on track
Motorplex.
sides and
You will not be disappointed. All right, let's see how they fire up this PT Cruiser. All right, so it's Dave Dawson in the PT Cruiser. He's spinning up now, fire in the hole. There we go. off here now. I don't think we'll see much more in a second. Takes a while to get them all strung up to full.
Take the fucking headphones off!
I'm back out of the way. I learned my lesson at Nitro Nationals the other week. I learned my lesson.
So we'll just take a second to find out if there's anything untoward happening.
Yeah, looks like the banner got creamed.
As we round the corner with our Mustang Quartermaster Jet Bunny car.
Yeah, I got some. I'll give you a couple.
The driver sitting to the left side of the jet engine in this case. That's going to get pretty hot in there.
I threw the 360, the power one there.
The Wicked Willie, he's driving in front of these many different ways to skin a cat in jet bunny car racing. Totally different body styles, chassis design, all with the same goal of putting on a great show for everyone here at Grand Bend Motorplex.
Have fun, boss.
All right, so let's see if these machines are self-starting.
Yeah, I got some serious trouble for my bride because my internet got blown over, I got wiped out, everybody thought I was burned up, so try to be a little bit smarter. The shot ain't worth dying over.
All right, our
won't be the race
team is coming back from the top end of the race course, thinking all is well and good.
Do what we can do.
Ready to send down some more jet bunny cars.
Yeah, it don't get dark till like 10 o'clock, man. Late. What is it? 8 o'clock now. 5 o'clock shows. We're gonna run that whole program again. This thing will not end till midnight.
Like the Fiat 500 with the
the Willie over there in the far lane, the Mustang there, the Quartermaster, I believe is what it's called, Quartermaster. The truck was really gonna step back out of the way. My goodness. Hope he goes in the far lane.
I don't know, can you still buy Fiat 500s? They were available for a little while. Hardly see any today. Okay, so the one on the left, the 40 Willis, he's got the big battery cables plugging it in now. Whereas the 60, I'm going to call it a 66, could be a 65 or 66 Mustang. Obviously it's a fiberglass replica. No real Mustangs were harmed in this endeavor.
It is a good looking body.
All right, let's spin them up. We're hearing some noise now.
More than one, I can assure you, more than one.
Yeah, that's the way we like it. Side by side, jet money car action. Here's there again. Right, the noise points to the what else would you want? And we can't shoot our thing. That's what's going on. In the Hellfire. The Canadian truck from the Yukon Ontario, Canada. If you want to get your cell phone camera out for, make sure you got your protection on first. If you got any youngsters, kids, pets, or whatever, pets should be back in the pit area. They shouldn't even be up here, but if you got any youngsters, make sure you protect their ears. This gets loud and hot real fast.
Yeah, they were standing there for the last ones.
So Les has been doing some campaigning south of the border, visiting some American tracks. He always returns to home, of course, running here at Grand Bend Motorplex and at St. Thomas Dragway this season. He's booked in for both tracks.
All right, all right.
So we go down and then
That's what we're talking about earlier. This is one of the best
Y'all staying here, y'all going down?
jet shows I've ever seen. I have to say it's my absolute favorite. J79, gonna burn a ton of fuel here now. The afterburner pops. Move these windows to the second floor of the tower like they're paper in the wind. It's just unbelievable.
tell you, the noise and the explosions and everything about it is awesome. Can't wait to see it. When we're done, check it out on the page, with Ross, Tim, your great coach. They'll check your ear up, tell you all about it. Tell you exactly how many gallons of fuel they burned in that quarter-mile run.
All right, guys, let's make some noise. And he's gonna fight around.
Well, it'll be a bucket full, that's for sure.
Make some noise.
Bye.
All right, we got fire in the hole. It up to 50%. I'll pull the battery. Charge the plug up.
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, something blew up for sure. right, there's no cars in the lanes. Let's take a break. I'm gonna clean some camera lenses. All right, we're gonna walk down here and clean a couple of cameras off. Hang tight, more show coming up. That was pretty cool. All those cars ran on diesel fuel, so I'm told, diesel fuel.
Test. So once again, we are looking for our box rerun cars. We have 16 cars to come up for the box class for the rerun. Box class rerun. Ryan Kelly, Brandon Thurstel, Bill McKay and Brad Talbot, Jesse Searson, Rick Atkinson, and their opponents, Joe Ferrari, Benny Smith, Mike Swick, Harry Goosens, Wyatt Henderson, and Terry Rebay. We'd like to have those cars to the staging lanes as soon as we can make it up, please. That is for the box rerun. And for the remainder of our ET classes tonight, since we are running late now due to different circumstances, we're going to run the remainder of our box, or our bracket classes tomorrow morning. The remainder of our bracket classes run tomorrow morning. We need
I'm gonna go put a sweatshirt on, use the bathroom, go put y'all split screen in case we get some cars running, but I'll be right back.
We'll be selling the 50-50 tickets for just a few more minutes, and we'll be doing our 50-50 draw tonight. So hang up your tickets, 50-50 draws coming up. Anybody would love to get 50-50 tickets, last chance. We'll go to the front part of the area now. Hopefully folks in the fourth area will be good as always. For our bracket competitors, other than the 16 cars that we have called to the link for box. All other cars, event for the night. You're running in our no box class or any of our other bracket classes. Your event for the night. We will finish this up tomorrow morning. Our bracket race will be completed tomorrow, but all the classes are done except 4 to 16 cars and all 2 units. Up front of the stadium now, Terry was Greg's Rick Atkinson, so Rick, you can go right up front. Top dragster and top sportsman, well, same line. Top dragster, top sportsman, same line. will run the same line as you did previously. For the same time, rerun will be run with you. Same time and the same time. For this rerun and block stall cars. We've got them all the lanes now, so we should do good. And don't forget, following this, we'll be going into top dragster times once again for your final qualifying session. So top dragster, stand by. We're going to do less than 5 minutes. Top dragster, stand by. And we'll probably be very shortly. Top sportsman to follow. And we'll go through our number once again. If you're up in the competition, any of the classes we are going to hold the next night. We have 12 cars in the that we are going to rerun right now. And then the lock starts going for the meeting as well. So top dragster, top sportsman, and profile line, get set. You're on standby for your final qualifying section. So we are driving and moving the track now in preparation for this box round. We have 12 cars on the rear. This is not and let's see what we will have a rapid competition for the seat. All of the classes are going to be running starting tomorrow morning. cars will be coming back to the safety lanes for the final qualifying sections. Right after these small cars, top dragster, lanes 1 and 2. Top sportsman, take you over lanes 3 and 4, please. And again, we're looking for top dragster, please. Lanes 1 and 2. Top dragster 1 and 2. Top cars, if you can go up in the lanes, please. Ryan Kelly and Joe, if you can go up. We're calling cars in behind you in the lanes. Ryan and Joe, if you can pull up, please.
All right, we made it back. Give me about 2-3 minutes to get my stuff back on the track. We'll may have to watch a pair to on a side-by-side view. I guess crosstalk wasn't on for 6 or 8 pairs and some eliminations earlier today. So I'm doing a rerun. So hang tight. Let me get set. Got some more clothes on. Got a monster. We should be good to go.
car, heads up bike. Heads up bikes to lanes 5 and 6 now, please. Heads up bikes, lanes 5 and 6. So, Pro modified cars, Pro mod, as well as heads up bikes to the stage lanes now, please.
Track's about 88 degrees. It's 67.9 degrees. The air is 1655. 64.1 water grains. The dew point is 54.4. The relative humidity is 62%. Air is going to go down 250, 300 feet in the next hour or two. Top dragster coming around the corner. Top dragster. Pick one and ride. Yes, you heard Pro Modified to the lanes, Pro Modified to the lanes. Q4, top dragster, Q4. Once again, this is top dragster qualifying session, final qualifying session. Top sportsman's in a ready line. Jay Santos should be back around soon. See if he can reset the track record. Conditions are optimal. Sound like we got some kind of injected machine coming around. Here comes the baby altered. Love this thing. tough as they come. I've been to Canada a couple times filming top dragster racing, and she's won both times. She is tough as they come in the Fortinos machine. Right on, brothers, right on. Are you still mad at it? Oh, we got one running, sorry. Top sportsman coming around the corner of the hillbilly. 28. over there in the Corvettes. Not gonna make a run tonight. Making some repairs, didn't get them done. Let's take a little look at that replay right here. Watch that spectacular save. He wrecked, but he didn't hit anything. Damn, I thought he was done. Good driving job. Big transmission leak on this side. Big transmission leak.
Failing on the starting line. As I mentioned, maybe that was a good thing.
Inspector Gadget back there making a call to stop the car with the Hawkeye, Big Kayla.
It's way down the racetrack.
Heck. He wrecked, but he didn't hit anything.
In front of the 69.
Once again, transmission fluid on the racetrack. Pretty good amount.
Not
sure if we'll have to burn it off or what's going on. Pretty good driving job right there. Get a man a thumbs up.
Before we get into our pro modifieds as well as heads up bike and outlaw sled and pro mod sled. Likely cars coming back. I know we're going to try to get Mike White over to the left lane if he to running that side.
right? Like, it has like a little thing.
I thought for sure he was in that wall.
So did I. I thought he was in that.
That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Right. Well, all I know is, and they're all sounded like.
Other than I don't want to look at the heat that's in the thing, the fire.
Well, that's going right to the dry food.
Yeah, I'm going right to the garbage.
You're right up with it.
It's a good thing you and Sandy were listening to me because nobody else was.
And I didn't see it at all because I was getting ready.
I looked back and I could see it.
Something like that, run right up and bang on his window, like anything. As long as they're not getting ready to take off.
Yeah, just hit the power button. Ask for forgiveness.
It is all over in his back pocket. So they both
Alrighty, clean up in aisle one, clean up in aisle one. Stay tuned. The hits keep coming, but we're gonna win.
Let all of our bracket competitors out there know we will be doing a second bracket race tomorrow. We've got our Saturday race, today's race to finish up tomorrow morning. We will be doing a second bracket race tomorrow. So if you haven't got your 10 card for that race, they are available at the front gate. Either tonight or tomorrow morning. Second bracket race will take place tomorrow afternoon. And 10 cards are still available for purchase up at the front gate. So we're starting line two, cleaning up, doing a bit of mopping up in the right hand lane. As we get some type of liquid put down there. We've still got more coming up. We've got sportsman, we've got heads up bikes, roll-on sleds, as well as unlock sleds. Pro-modified cars coming up. So we need some cooperation, we need some folks to move golf carts and make way so we can get the broken race car back up through lane number 4.
Back to the dance. Once again, welcome to Grand Bend Motorplex. Somewhere in Canada, long ways from Carolina. Mike wag in the 5 window. puking over there. Oil in the far lane, oil in the far lane. Poor track guys, the hits keep coming.
And again, for anyone in the stage lanes, lane number 4 and lane number 5, we need those to open up. Move that golf cart, please.
Lane number 3. Lane 3 and lane 4. Bring the car up to those lanes. Heads up, people. We've got a moving race car heading back your way in the staging lanes. Again for the outlaw sleds. We need to come over lanes 5 and 6. We need to move some of those golf carts out there so we get the robot and unlock sleds over to lanes 5 and 6. We need to keep the center lane open, lane 3 and 4 open. So these people can move out of the way, please, so we can get this car back. So we're really cleaning up in a couple of spots right now. Right back in racing action as soon as we can. We're going to burn off some residue and burn off box. We're going in the safety lanes for fueling. Heads up, bikes, just jumping at the bit. You know, there. We'll deliver you a racetrack just as soon as we can. So on our LA gassers, we'd like to invite you to run in this section, please. We have our front end dragsters, so LA gassers. Line 1 and 2, LA gassers. Right now, as we continue, there's cleanup taking place in both of our lanes. I think we're just already going to the roll course out there from the river front side and on the race side.
Track crew earning their money. Transmission fluid in the right lane, oil in the left lane. Poor guys. I guess they truly want to make this a night of fire. So hang tight. They're working hard. Pro mods are in the ready line. We got one more dragster, I think. I don't know about the snowmobiles and sleds and all that stuff. We'll just see what comes around.
So if you purchase tickets, make sure you get your tickets out to the winning ticket. It is a blue ticket. And I'll leave the number on the 027 3, 2, 1, 9, 4. Again, that's 027 3, 2, 1, 9, 4.
Well, I hope somebody wins because I got my tickets in my other pants.
You got that ticket. That's worth it to make the day
Yikes.
up to the
Tower with that winning ticket. Again, 027 3, 2, 1, 9, 4. Put it this way, it's over $2,000, so it's worth it to come up here to the tower in the morning. It's on the 50 tickets to get in today to generate some money. And let's see if we've got a winner here tonight. So check your tickets if you are a racer. And check your tickets right now. Check your tickets when you get back to your pit side. We're looking for ticket number 027 3, 2, 1, 9, 4. A while ago for our rapid competitors. You've got a chance to run 2 races tomorrow. We're going to finish up our Saturday race tomorrow morning. And we will be holding a second rapid race tomorrow. And tech cards for that race are available at the front gate. Check your 50/50 tickets. We're looking for winning ticket number 027 3, 2, 1, 9, 4. It's a blue ticket. If you are holding that ticket, bring it up to the tower with me next hour. We're just past 9:20 right now, so let's see a winner before 10:20. Otherwise, we will draw. So going forward, just in case you don't.
I'm going to get my ticket. I'll be right back. Because I got a blue ticket.
Congratulations to John.
Well, we didn't win any money. But hey. Yeah, you ain't gonna find PDRA unless you pay for it. It ain't happening. Except for on Thursdays when I'm there. IHRA had a good thing on Speed Sport 1 and 2. Tractors coming out of racetracks, hopefully run car. Damn staging lanes are full of cars, bikes, gassers, pro modifieds.
So we have one more dragster. One more dragster to run, then we'll be getting into pro modified. So pro mod drivers, our cleanup is completed now. We're just dragging the track for the final time. So pro mod, we need you to get ready. One dragster to run, then we'll get into our final pro mod qualifying session.
Weather's changed a lot. Getting better and better. Hey, good news. We got water going in the box. We got water going in the box. Big Joe coming up in the Nitro's Power Dragster. Then we should be in a Pro Modified. I think when the Pro Mod's done, Pro Modder's done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuel cars are fun, but it's probably another hour away. Yes, they've had a very good turnout today. Right in a pro modified, right in a pro modified. Travis near lane Nitro car. What's that? Low down builder over there on the far side. Corvette.
Early shot off at 1:36, and that car saw towards the center line as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of smoke. Let's hope this racetrack's clear.
It's going to take some time to clean up.
Preliminary report state, possibly transmission fluid on the racetrack.
The Pro Mod cars will be done for the evening. Unfortunately, we have a big oil down on the track right now. So it's going to take a while to clean up. It's not in the best interest of these racers to try to get them down the track in the night after we clean up after an oil down. If you are sitting in the staging lanes in your race car,
take it to the wreck. The dues follow rapidly, probably a good call by the racetrack.
You can get out, stretch your legs, take your helmet off.
Well, I'm going to call it a night because that's probably an hour plus cleanup or more. Look at all the brooms, mops. So once again, we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, tomorrow early afternoon, Pro Mod round 1, and we'll stream most all days.